Hey guys, by now you know who I'm going to talk about. This is DeeMwango. She's a Kenyan travel YouTuber. But recently she was in New York City and she didn't meet up with her subscribers. I thought, being as most of her subscribers are from the USA, she would have had a meet and greet, but that was not the case. She met up with three people that I know of. So two of them are YouTubers, and one is just one of her subscribers that I've known for a while. I think that she should have had a meet and greet for her subscribers, whether they're YouTubers or not. What she could have done was requested that no cameras or content should be taken but hers on that day. Okay, however, I can say I understand why she didn't, or she was reluctant to meet up with all these subscribers. Maybe a year and a half ago, Dee's brother came to the US and it turned out to be the worst experience ever for him. Can you just imagine going to another country, staying with a friend, then being thrown out and nowhere to go? Well, you can go to the hotel, yes, but that wasn't the plan. Then you were restricted on places to go in the house. And they made some serious allegations against you, which could be right, could be wrong, but if this is my friend, why would I just come to the internet? I thought this is an issue that should have been sought out in private, and if it didn't resolve, then take it to the authorities. Nothing like that was done. It was talked over and over, twist, toss, all kind of things on the YouTube, but it was never taken to authorities. You so feel that, wrong was done. But let's move on. It was basically a horror story for the brother. It's so funny that these notes were taken on Sunday, and on Tuesday she came out saying the reason why she didn't meet up with the subscribers and why she's reluctant to have her brother's friends as her friends, which I was basically right about her. I knocked it right on the nail. Anyway, she met up with Yvonne C., a very supportive subscriber for years. Yvonne took Dee to the Bronx via train. They walked around the neighborhood. They checked out the prices, the people, the food. Another subscriber of hers, but mainly her brother's, it's her brother's friend and her brother's subscriber, is an elderly YouTuber from Jamaica, but he lives in the US. He has a restaurant in Atlanta, but now he has decided to do this traveling YouTube thing. I must say that he's doing very well, and he has a warm spirit and a loving heart. Okay, his YouTube name is Jamaican Uncle. So he was also in Kenya about 2 months back, and I knew him then, but I didn't subscribe to him because I didn't feel like it at the time. But recently I saw his video with Dee. I didn't subscribe, but then another video came on where he was talking about New York City, and I connected with him through that. So I enjoyed that video a lot. Him and Dee, they went to Coney Island. He took Dee to Coney Island. It looks like she had a great time, and she enjoyed her time with Jamaican Uncle. She also shared some of her knowledge with him, which I must say was very kind-hearted of her. Last but not least, we met with Orain Freestyle Adventures. According to Dee, this is one of her subscribers, and what they did were they explored Jamaican Avenue in Queens here in New York City. They checked out the avenue. They had clothing stores. They checked out the food. They even ate a Jamaican patty, and I think Dee had like a veggie patty. She met up with some other subscribers on the street, which she was while filming, which she was happy to meet them. Dee enjoyed talking to the vendors over there. Overall, I think she was like getting warmed up to be in New York City. I think she had a great time, but it was too short. So coming up, we're gonna show a clip with Dee talking about why she didn't meet the subscribers, why she does not have friends that are her brother's friends, because I guess through her eyes, her brother is very too nice and he's not choosing his friends wisely. And it seems to me like he keeps going through the same thing over and over and over again. In the end, he ends up losing his friends or his so-called friends, and they in turn probably will come on social media because he met them through social media, and they will say certain things about him. These are people that he's helped out. These are people that he's called friend. So Dee, being a wise young woman as she is using her brother's examples to be aware of certain people, which I don't fault her for. I do not fault her for. I so agree with what she is thinking and what she said. Even before she came out with this video, like I said, she came out the video on Tuesday or Monday. I think it was Tuesday. And I was like, damn, I knew it. Because why would you come to America and not meet all these people that support you 100%? That's just fishy. But that's also being vigilant and wise. So kudos to her, you know. I wish her good luck in her life. And I know she probably wouldn't have met me, although I am a subscriber of hers. But I do reviews, and I know her and her brother does not like that. But, you know, you can't tell people what to do at all. So guys, let's hear what Dee has to say about meeting subscribers, especially YouTubers.
Because yesterday my brother was just speaking out his mind and saying all the betrayals he has been through, how people have done him dirty. I mean, like, he was just speaking out his mind, and I watched the whole video, and I even wrote him a message, you know, concerning everything. So my brother is just so different from me. Me, I'm a Leo. If you guys know what a Leo is just a Leo, and a Scorpio is just a Scorpio. But trust me, guys, my weakness is once I get to know what people exactly are, I just keep a distance. And I believe the more you bring people to get so close to you, the more the more they will harm you the most. Like, my brother is just too good. I mean, like, you can be good, but with boundaries. I mean, like, he's just, sometimes I'm like, you know what, all the problems that we have, more so back home, is because my brother is just too good, and he just welcomes everybody, and we end up having a lot of problems. Sometimes when I come across those videos, I'm like, if it wasn't for my brother, we couldn't be facing this A, B, C, D, because my brother always opens doors for these people. And sometimes I do feel like it's too much, because my brother will just meet you and he'll be like, yeah, let's go. And, you know, he can take some of them before he moved to his house. He'll be like, let's go to my parents' house, and all that. People, they turn out to be very ungrateful. Mara can just welcome somebody from nowhere, take them to my parents' house. You know, and honestly, guys, I know my family. My family are so good. Like, they welcome you, they do everything for you. Then later, they end up, like, being the worst. So I look at those videos, and I'm like, look, when you're in my parents' house, you are really having a good time. You're with my mom, making videos here and there. You are happy, everything was okay. But when you leave, it turns out to be disaster. And then I'm like, if it wasn't for my brother welcoming you, we couldn't be having such, you know? So I'm like, oh my God. But you know, when somebody's character is just somebody's character, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, he's like that. He is like that. He's like that, okay? So, I mean, like, now when he moved out and he has this beautiful home, sometimes I used to feel so sorry for my parents. But nowadays, I feel so good because I'm like, at least he can take all those people to his compound, and at least my parents can have a peace of mind. You know what I mean? We still welcome good people and all that, but, you know, people are not just people. You know, somebody can travel all the way, for example, all the way from the UK to the countryside and act so good, and you welcome them. Then when they leave, they just say nasty things about your family. Like, I just wonder how human beings can be. I mean, I wonder. I was even going through their community tab and just seeing how they used to post and be like, oh, special thanks to Marwa, special thanks to David Jr., special thanks to Congress Mom, blah, 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 for having me. Then what happened? Like, as soon as you left, everything turned out to be bad. You know, like, you just wonder. Like, sometimes I just look at it and I'm like, Marwa, bro.
So you heard Dee, no collabs, no coming to her house to visit her. She don't want to get close to you because you guys turn around and backstab her. And I've seen it. I've been following the family for about maybe 2.5, 3 years, I would say. And I've seen it. Maybe some of them are correct. And some of them could be wrong. But I mean, it's horrible. Like, years after. They just turn out to be, like the sister said, like backstabbers. And I know this family, he built a house for the family because of one of the youngest daughter, And now one of the oldest daughter turns around and is like talking about him, saying this and saying that. I'm saying if you guys are neighbors and she has a problem, she can just, go to him and tell him, well, X, Y, and Z. No, they come to the internet to spill all the beans. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and comment down below.